Hey guys, what's up? Shipmaster239 here with another action figure review, and this time we're going to be taking a look at the Fallout Legacy Collection figures by Funko. So they finally did come out, and we're going to be taking a look at them. So the first figure we're going to be reviewing here is going to be the Power Armor. So we actually do end up having two figures in this line. We have the Power Armor and the Lone Wanderer, and of course, I did pick up both, so I'll be reviewing both, but this time real quick we're going to be taking a look at the Power Armor. So here's a look at him in the package. It says Power Armor right there, showcases the figure, Fallout Legacy Collection, and on the back shows the other figure in the line, and that's about it. And I picked him up at GameStop for $19.99, definitely worth it, and now we're going to take a look at the figure. So here he is, and he looks really cool. Stands in about a 6-inch line, so definitely a nice figure to have. Definitely not too small or not too large. It's a really just overall nice size, and it's just a really cool figure in general. I don't really have too many things about this figure that I can complain about. So right off the bat, I can say that this is definitely worth it to get into your collection. If you like Fallout, you're going to love this figure. It is definitely nice, and I was actually very leery about these at first, just because Funko is really known for their fragile figures when it comes to their Legacy Collection line, because most of their joints are made of clear plastic. I actually have had no problem with this figure or the Lone Wanderer, so really happy about that I didn't have any breaking or anything. So definitely an improvement over their last bunch of figures, I would have to say. So first thing we'll talk about is going to be his accessory, which is his laser rifle. So you can see that real quick. It looks really nice. It doesn't really hold it necessarily the best. Once you get his supporting hand inside and gripping it, then it's a little bit better, because this hand, which is the more trigger hand, doesn't really fit on the, around the grip and everything, and fit into the trigger guard too well. I mean, it gets on there enough where it can, I guess, look decent, but when it comes to like actually gripping it, it's really pretty much just going to get down to that. Don't really know how well that's going to pick up, but it's pretty much just getting down to that, where his hand is more or less resting on top of it. But as I said, this hand grips it in such a fashion that it's just really a sturdy grip, so you're not going to have any issues with it falling out or anything, just because this hand doesn't grip it too well. But anyway, accessory aside, we'll put that actually at his side while we take a look at the rest of the figure. So detail-wise on him, he is pretty good. I am pretty impressed with it. It does look nice. All the details where it should be. I think some of the details that they screwed up a little bit is not really detail as in paint-wise or anything. One of the things I don't like is that this shoulder pad, well, both of them actually, are just straight down on his sides, and that's not the way they're really supposed to be. They are supposed to poke out a little bit more. I don't know why they went this route. It doesn't really look like it's supposed to, because as I said, they're supposed to be swiveled up a little bit more and poking out a little bit at the side, and you can't do that as far as I know, unless somebody else has one and theirs can. These are not on swivels or anything. It would be really cool if they were, so that you could actually hinge them out, but they are not on mine. Maybe they're just stuck, I don't know, but I don't think they are. But that's pretty much really the only nitpick I can really give this guy. I mean, I think he does look really nice. His legs may look a little bit longer, so proportionally it may look like his legs are a little too long. But if you actually look where his legs are, you can see that the armor goes up to his hip, so it's actually just because of the armor. So I think they did everything that they could and really made this guy very nice. So I am pleased with it. I really can't complain about too much, other than I think the shoulder pads are a little too low. Articulation wise on him is pretty good. I unfortunately do have kind of a stiff joint on mine that's really not working with me. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a double ball joint on the neck, and so mine, like, it would essentially be able to move back and then be able to move up a little bit. Yeah, his head is not moving back or forward at all, so that's about as high up as I'm going to get him to look, and that far down, and that's about it. So that's a little bummer, is it seems like the double ball joint on mine is just really not working. And then you got a swivel and everything on the neck, which works pretty nice. It's a little stiff on mine, but it is there. You got a ball hinge up at the top of the shoulder, same with the elbows, and then the wrists are on a swivel hinge, so you can hinge them in and out and then swivel. The torso, like on the bottom near the torso, kind of into the hips, is a ball joint. It's a little bit tight, but it is there. And then the hips are actually connected. I don't know how well you'll probably won't be able to see that, but they're connected onto a ball. But due to how it's actually connected on there, now there you might be able to see it a little bit better. I don't know. But anyway, you're just going to pretty much be getting some forward and back motion to about that degree. So that And that outwards is going to be hindered because of the armor. Not too bad though. And then you get a little bit of the thigh swivel, but that's about it. And then the knees are double hinged, so that's always good. That one's a little bit stuck. Let me see if I can show you with this one. There you go. So you got a double hinge knee, so that's always good. And then you got a ball joint at the ankle. So you don't have the built-in ankle rocker like you do with some of their figures, because this one is on just a ball joint, but still everything you need. And the bottom of his feet are entirely blank, so that actually does help a little bit better for standing. So he does actually stand relatively nicely, so that's always good. Now detail paint-wise and everything on him is really good, as you can see. Definitely looks nice. Helmet just looks amazing. Very, very pleased with that. It looks really cool. All of the detail is, like I said, where it should be. And again with the laser rifle, which looks really nice. And then you can see all the kind of weathering and stuff, and he does have a nice metallic look to him, as he should. I mean, that's pretty much going to do it for him though. It is a really cool figure. Definitely is worth it if you're a Fallout fan. Finally, to have a Fallout figure in the collection is definitely something that you must do if you're a fan of the game. So anyway, that's pretty much going to do it. Not too much else to talk about with this guy. He does have some pretty decent articulation, really good detail, really awesome accessory, and hey, it's a really cool figure overall. So anyway, that's pretty much going to do it. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. But there was a look at the Power Armored figure from Fallout Legacy Collection.